Hello there, welcome to today's class. Today, we will be learning about direct and indirect speech. And by the end of this class, you should be able to 1. Read and identify direct speech and sentences, and 2. Change direct speech and sentences into indirect ones. Have you ever been in a situation where you had to narrate in either writing or speaking a past event and what the people involved in that event all said? Now, in such situations, you have the option of picking between two styles of speech, and those styles of speech include 1. Direct speech and 2. Indirect speech. Let's take a look at each style in detail. 1. Direct speech. This speech style is used when you want to repeat exactly what someone said, word for word. It is basically quoting what someone said. Therefore, in writing a direct speech, quotation marks are used to indicate the information being passed. In writing direct speeches, the person's name who made the statement would normally appear before or after the quotation mark. For example, in this sentence, "I love mathematics," said Mary. This sentence is a direct speech because it quotes word for word exactly what Mary said. It is very common to see direct speeches in book dialogues where two characters are talking. Another example of direct speech is Ali said, quote, "I'm not going to school tomorrow," end of quote. Moving on to the next speech style, which is 2. Indirect speech. This speech style is used when you want to say or write what someone said without quoting them word for word. Indirect speech does not need quotation marks because the words are being reported by the writer or speaker. For example, in this sentence, Mary said that she loves mathematics. This sentence is an indirect speech because it reports what Mary said, but not exactly how Mary said it. Note that the sentence uses past tense and pronouns to report what Mary had said. Indirect speeches are primarily used in face-to-face conversation or in written and oral reports to report what another person had said. Another example of indirect speech is, Ali said that he wouldn't be going to school tomorrow. Now, having learned what direct and indirect speeches are, let's look at how to change direct speech to indirect speech, as the need for this might arise in writing reports. Let's practice changing direct to indirect speeches with the following sentences. 1. For this direct speech, quote, "I'm scared of Mr. Ackman," said Mark. The indirect speech version will be, Mark said he is scared of Mr. Ackman. 2. For this direct speech, Aisha said, quote, "I do not want to join the school band." The indirect speech version would be, Aisha said she doesn't want to join the school band. 3. For this direct speech, quote, "Am I responsible for cleaning the window?" asked Essien. The indirect speech version would be, Essien asked if he is responsible for cleaning the window. 4. For this direct speech, quote, "What should I do?" asked Simbi. The indirect speech version would be, Simbi asked what she should do. Well done! You have learnt the different styles of speech with their varying examples, as well as how to change from one style of speech to another. Keep practicing to master this new knowledge. Till then, see you in the next lesson.